Aquarius. How are you? Welcome. I am bringing you a general reading for the collective of Aquarius, Sun and Rising. Not really date or time specific, except we're on the tail end of the full moon in Sagittarius that also had a total lunar eclipse attached to it. So we're sort of in the beginning of the wormhole energy of eclipse season. Energy moves fast, and it happened to be Sagittarius, which is even faster. Think of the arrow, right? I did a whole reading for it. You can check in the playlists for the eclipse reading or the full moon reading with the eclipse. So that may come into play, as well as Mercury stationing retrograde, which is coming up in a day or two by the time I get this up on the channel. So all those things do kind of impact the reading. Just wanted to let you know in case you're curious. Welcome if you're new to the channel, and for those who are returning, I appreciate you so much, and I love looking forward to seeing you in the comments, so please keep them coming. As always, there is an open invitation for you to join us in the membership. It's a channel membership. It's sort of your way of sponsoring the channel for a very nominal fee, where you get lots of extra readings daily. This evening I'll be doing an Oracle deck unboxing and reading live on YouTube for the membership only. So there's a link below if you want to check that out. Okay, that's all I really want to say, other than I appreciate it, as always, if you like the reading, to like the reading. You're free to share it. There's a little share arrow. And if you haven't already subscribed, please do. So, Aquarius, one card for you from, oh, this is beautiful, the Enchanted Map, card 33, Peaks of Joy. That came out for another sign in this series as well. When I say series, I go from Aries through Pisces, and I'm coming up to the tail end of this series for the second half of May, and somebody else got this Peaks of Joy, card 33. I'm not sure if they got it upright or in reverse, but you got it upright, and I'm all in for your Peaks of Joy. I think the other sign got it reversed. So here we go. Card 33, master number, sacred number, angel number. Check it out. It says, your life is filled with happiness, so share it with others. Joy is yours today. Oh, doesn't that feel good, Aquarius? No matter what your inquiry, you will be happy with the results. You're coming closer to a sense of achievement, and you've worked hard for it. You're surrounded by true companions and events that are synchronistically arranged to bring you to the next level of your life. Wow. The world is singing a beautiful harmony. Life is exhilarating and hopeful. Let gratitude fill your heart, and remember to share your happiness. Joy is contagious. I needed somebody to get this card today. So thank you for sharing that beautiful energy with us, Aquarius. Yeah, share the joy. That is great. Look, the smile you put on my face. You did that. I'm drawing off your energies here. It's a reading for the collective. And those of you that are watching, and especially those of you who take a moment to come into the comments, I'm picking up in your energies, and wow, thank you. Whew. Okay, let's see what's going on in your connection. These are basically love relationship readings. That's my area of interest, expertise, and experience. So, ooh, here's the Eight of Cups comes out as your anchor card. So I'm going to leave that for a second. You could either be, turning your back on some drama here, or maybe just, walking away from something that no longer serves you, going toward what brings you joy, right? Cups, joy, happiness, love. So we'll look at that. Up here we've got Divine Masculine. Wow, Moon, Devil, Queen of Swords was in the morning musing. Feminine, Hanged Man, yes. Ace of Pentacles, love it. And Justice. Wow. The morning musing that I'm referring to is part of the membership. I come in every morning and do a little musing on the energies coming through. And it was almost all swords this morning. It was literally air energy on steroids, with a couple of exceptions. And so I'm seeing some repeat energy here with the Queen of Swords and Justice. The Moon and Hanged Man are interesting, both Pisces energy in the past. Sorry about that. That's really interesting. I got kind of choked up when I started to speak about Pisces. So if that's specific to you, someone's not wanting me to tell you to speak about it. I'm just going to pull for the 8 of Cups because I want to understand this better. Wow. All right. I love the Ace of Pentacles is underneath, so we see a connection here. But what I feel the anchor, the anchor card really sort of gives you a flavor of the reading overall. 8 of Cups, Knight of Pentacles, 8 of Wands. There's something here that you're slow rolling in terms of communicating about it. So there's a conversation that needs to take place. Somebody may have walked away, may have been you, Aquarius, could have been your divine counterpart, but the communication is being slow rolled here. It feels a tiny bit avoidant. We do have the devil here. Sometimes the devil is just about over controlling a situation that they just don't want to deal with. So I'm feeling as if some communication is available because it's from the top of the deck, but it's coming in rather slowly, all focused on something that this, that whoever this is about, could be between the two of you, maybe parting ways, could have been a parting of the ways, and a need to really converse about that. Conversate, as the kids say. And the Ace of Pentacles underneath sort of leads me to believe that what's really underlying the whole thing is this new beginning and kicking things up a notch, either in terms of commitment or just turning the page, a brand new life. Something more stable and committed and abundant. So that's interesting that it comes out underneath here, but face up from the top of the deck for the feminine. We've got the moon in the past. This is present, that's future. Definitely some insecurities being triggered here on the part of the divine masculine. As always, you can reverse it if it comes out reversed for you, especially if you're here as a cross watcher. That happens. It's a thing. Wow. I feel like this masculine let their fears get the better of them. It blocked their happiness. Blocked their happiness. 7 of Wands. King of Pentacles underneath, resisting this sort of energy of commitment. And that's what I'm seeing here. I said commitment first, and it could be new beginnings that lead to commitment for this feminine, but what the feminine is focused on in this part of the reading is wanting something stable and grounded and dependable and reliable and predictable, right? Got it? Commitment, 3D, Pentacles. The King of Pentacles underneath, often an archetype, a masculine archetype of life partner, but just definitely somebody who's settled in their skin, who's here in 3D at king level, so has their life together, able to commit, ready to work together here in 3D to build a life, right, leading to the 10 of Pentacles. But we're back to the Ace here, which is kind of good because it's new, fresh energy. But I feel in the past, this masculine they really resisted their own happiness. They let their fears get the better of them, perhaps fearing commitment. Present experience or present energies coming through. Devil, Capricorn. Tower. 2 of Cups. Wow, masculine, 3 of Cups. Okay, so I'm feeling this masculine is sort of feeling out like alone. Underneath the 3 of Cups, to me at this moment, it's like they're really needing closeness with people on an emotional level. And I'm feeling like the 2 of Cups is what is happening here is this tower's coming down. I almost feel as if it already was like beginning over here. And whatever happened, someone walking away set this tower in motion, and the stubbornness, and I'm just going to use the words that, you don't shoot the messenger, but I'm feeling that the resistance that came from fear kind of took over, and that energy of I'm not letting this go, I'm resisting the change, I'm not open to the change is what's bringing the tower down. So that's kind of happening now. And the Two of Cups is meaning that the Tower in the connection is coming down for this masculine by virtue of something that they weren't able to let go of. And I feel like there could be third party energy. There could be something here. Third party can be anything. It could be ego, which is really what the devil speaks about. Shadow work and ego. It could be distance. It could be other people in the way, an ex that doesn't get the memo. You know what I'm saying? It could be flat out infidelity, but I'm not seeing that here. I'm just letting you know that's a possibility to kind of connect with those of you in the collective. But it's like everything's coming down for this masculine at this moment, despite their entrenched, right? They had their heels dug in and it didn't serve them at this moment. I kind of feel they're feeling very, they're really in need of some love. Three of Cups. My voice is getting shaky. I'm feeling this person really needing friends and family around them to support them. This is difficult. Guys, don't make me cry. I just spent so much time sobbing through this eclipse. Oh, gosh, it's been brutal. All right, the moon again. So Queen of Swords, I'm feeling in the future the masculine gets curious about it. Maybe wanting to have that conversation here about what they were afraid of, because the Queen of Swords is a truth seeker and a truth teller, but very rational. So sort of leaving the emotion out of it and maybe focusing, if you look at her looking at the moon, like saying, I want to understand you better. Her hand's extended there. So I feel like that may be coming up. Yes. Why was I so stuck? I overthought the whole situation. Looking at that self-imposed prison of fear. Self-imposed prison of fear. And underneath is the budding of transformation. For those who are new, when I pull from under the deck, it's kind of what's in the psyche of the person I'm reading for or about. In this case, it's divine masculine energy. So I feel that this divine masculine in the future will begin to question how their fears got the better of them and be open to, bubbling up under the surface, some form of transformation, meaning a shift in the behavior, a release of the ego, sort of almost becoming an outside observer of their own experience. It's very interesting. It feels like some growth is happening in the future. I like it. Hanged Man for the feminine in the past, more Pisces energy. This is about that 30,000 foot view, like trying to see the big picture. And as a result, you sort of don't take any action. It's almost like you're in the matrix as things are happening around you and trying to sort of wait for the enlightenment so you can see it for what it truly is. There's the little nimbus around his head, and it does kind of represent a delay and sometimes a sacrifice, but it's always for the highest good. So I kind of, yes. Hanged Man with the King of Wands. Is this I'm waiting to see if this person is interested. Do they want what I have to offer? King of Wands. I see it, I want it, I claim it, it's mine. No doubt about what they want. And I feel as if, yes, there's passion here. In the past, sort of waiting to see if it is claimed by the divine masculine, if they will return. That was in the morning musing, the Knight of Wands. Look at this, wands, wands, wands. So lots of passion here in the past. I feel as if the passion was delayed, sort of put on ice. I know that's not a great metaphor, but fire and ice, as this feminine sort of waited to see if this masculine would take any action. They resisted. So somebody walked away and is slow rolling any communication. Ace of Pentacles underneath over here, but right now for this feminine, brand new beginnings, new stability. Whoa. Five of Swords jumped out. Magician and the wheel. Love it. Okay, so an end. I'm feeling like the wheel's turning in this feminine's favor. They know they have all the power, all the tools they need to manifest what they desire here in 3D, which is a new beginning. They're not going to get in their own way. The Five of Swords to me is coming through as no more self-sabotage. Manifesting this is a big shift. Right? There's big shifts when we get the Wheel of Fortune. It's Jupiter, sometimes unexpected shifts. So I'm feeling as if Jupiter is moving, the wheel is moving, it feels more fortunate. The Ace of Pentacles is a good sign. The Five of Swords on it feels as if it's going out of the frame, just leaving the field of vision. And what's taking its place is more of confidence in the path that you're following here, dear feminine, if you're here as the feminine, right? Understanding so much of this is up to the universe. So there's a divine time involved and a divine order involved. There's a higher plan in play. So I do feel as if that Five of Swords is coming up to remind you, feminine, that no games are needed here. You have the gifts you need to manifest, and the Wheel of Fortune is underneath saying on some level, you know, there's a bigger plan. I love the new beginning. I love the abundance. I love maybe you're being more committed to your path. Justice in the future. Justice, Libra energy coming in with the Justice card. In the future, justice is often about integration, integrating everything that's been learned. While you stood back in Hanged Man energy, trying to see the situation from all points of view, or with fresh eyes, and now integrating all of that, seeing the games or the sabotage for what it was, and knowing there's a higher plan, and that you're really being offered this gift of a new beginning, something more grounded and abundant. And the commitments that you're making or that are being made with you or, you know, by you are something that is part of the plan. Justice takes all that in. No blindfold. No blindfold for the Justice. I love that she sees all and kind of integrates everything that's been coming through to present more of a balanced approach at life, something that feels a little more fair, supportive. Five of Pentacles, Six of Wands, and there's the 10, and here's the World. Wow. So underneath, this is the ultimate goal here. Completing cycles, endings and new beginnings. It feels to me like nirvana coming through with both these cards. Bliss, harmony, completion on an emotional level. Love in abundance is what I'm seeing here. Everything making sense now in the future for the feminine. Oh, now I understand why I was feeling so unstable, or maybe about this other person not feeling very much on safe ground. There's a sense of abandonment here, or lack consciousness, scarcity mindset, you know, something where this feminine may have felt or is recognizing now that their partner, because it could go either way, felt really left out in the cold. So it can go either way, and that's what you want to reconcile. So the Justice is seeking this sort of win-win outcome. The Six of Wands to me represents that energy of let's let bygones be bygones. Let's make peace and move forward so that we can have our happy ending. So that we can come through this with love in our hearts, having learned the lessons. I feel it's a very positive reading here, Aquarius, especially in terms of the transformation and new beginnings that's coming in the future. It's just bubbling up under the surface. It may offer you new beginnings in this connection, but regardless of whether you're moving on your path in a solitary way or not, it looks pretty good. I see communication. I see clearing the air, reestablishing some sense of balance. Yeah, it's good. If this is speaking to you, I'm going to take it to the extended. You're welcome to follow me. There's a link below. I will continue the reading here, pulling 3 cards for your connection now. For these two, bring it together. I'll also pull your advice cards from Spirit, your higher self, the universe, your spiritual team, We'll look at that advice or guidance. We'll look at something that you may not know that's going on behind the scenes that you should know, or something that may be out of your control. We'll also take a look at where this might be headed. So the outcome position. I will pull some cards, messages to and from each other. What is the masculine trying to communicate to the feminine, and vice versa? Likely at 5D. That's what we're going to do. So if you want to follow me, the link's below. Otherwise, take care, Aquarius. Have a great day, and I'll see you in a future reading.